Hello all, I'm here to talk about the electronic prior authorization now. So far we talked about what a prior authorization process is, what are all the existing challenges of a prior authorization process across the industry. Now we are getting into what an electronic prior authorization process is. The electronic prior authorization is nothing but a modern solution to the existing prior authorization process. So what does that modern solution mean? For the information from a provider to a payer or from a payer to a provider can be transmitted electronically to share the data and to get an approval in a digitized format. And that whole process that can be communicated in an electronic way is called as an electronic prior authorization process. The Medicare and Medicaid organization is soon releasing regulations to standardize the prior authorization process. The whole intent of this regulation is to reduce the burden. If you look at it, there are so much of complexity with the current process that involves a lot of manpower, documentation, timeline, and manual activity across all the stakeholders involved. It includes for the providers, it includes for the payers, and also for the patients to start the treatment plan. So these standardizations that the CMS is enforcing on right now and the HL7 that is developing these implementation guides is going to allow the software applications to receive the request and as well as to review the request and also to respond back to the request that was received in an electronic way with the same rigidity as the manual process. The EMR and EHR systems, the HL7 organization's implementation guide that was defined can be integrated to the existing EMR EHR systems. That means the provider, if they are using an existing EMR EHR system, can also be able to make a request for this electronic prior authorization with their existing current workflow processes. The industry standards for the electronic transmission of the data has been developed by HL7 organization. These implementation guides that the HL7 has defined is openly available in hl7.org, and anybody who is intending to implement this electronic prior authorization process can go ahead and look at those publicly available implementation guides and make use of it.